Yo, check me out. So here's the misconception about God the Creator. A lot of people think, when you switch your life over to God from, being maybe atheist or believing in other deities such as, what would we call them? False gods, idols, so you be it. Um, things will be, things will and can be like peachy for that moment, you dig? Like once you go back, like, cause now that I'm actually reading it, like going through the whole joint, like from all 66 of the books, you dig? It's like I can see how, like, um, my life corresponded with it. You dig? It's like, all right, little no faith, going through life, you're doing well. God's looking after you. However, it's like you really don't know, but you just out here in the world. You dig? And then when Satan will come and tempt and test you, and uh, even the spirits from heaven will, the John was like, I'm gonna give them a what do you say? I'm gonna give them the tongue to like prophesize that you will do well in battle, even though it was prophesied he's not gonna do well in battle by God. Um, we're in Kings right now, one Kings. You dig? So, with that being said, I lost track of thought. However, listen, things can be peachy and cheer. However, as you grow closer to God, the things that you think are from and of God will not be from and of God. So those things will disappear, and some of those things that will disappear from your life, will utterly make you feel like you want to lose your life. You dig? However, you know what I mean? You have to remember to stay strong and remember that everything that God does is for your good. You may not get instant gratification, meaning you may not see that result right away. You dig? However, you will start to see results eventually. The things that weren't supposed to be will fade out. The things that are supposed to be will fade in. Now, you may yearn and long for those old things every now and again. However, you got to remember and look at the new things that are coming in. Um, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't sometimes yearn to be like living close to my kids and be with them every day, which I do. However, I've been placed with opportunities, after however, I've been placed with opportunities, now to be able to make those moves on my own. You dig? I just have to be a little bit more patient. You dig? So, with all that being said, all this rambling, I'm just saying, man, look, things can be peachy when you first come back to God. You know what I mean? But don't get a bullhead and just think blah blah blah, because you still can have your what do you call it, reminiscences, your resin, of the stuff that Satan was giving you. You dig? So you was making money from like doing bad things, right? And you still had that money looking good, looking pretty. But now you with guys, the guys are, all right, you got that money? All right, cool. Slowly spending it, spending it. Now, this is my life too, you think? So if it's right there with you, but I'm talking about my life. Spending it, gone. Quick. What do? I thought I was alone. I'm calling people. I need you. Pick me up. Let's go. All right, that's God. You dig what I'm saying? And all right. So now this is where the part where you really need to pay attention is. This is going to be your humbling experience, all right? When you have to pick up that phone, when you have to type those letters, when you have to communicate how you have to communicate with people that you didn't think or know or would, help you out, Now those help outs is going to come with some rules and some stipulations and some things that might go against how you feel personally, but sometimes you just got to suck that up and, do what you got to do. Because it's a dog-eat-dog world, bro. So you can be out here prideful, living in the streets, saying that I don't have nobody or I have nothing, when really all you have to do is pick up a phone, you know what I'm saying, or borrow a phone or a computer or something and just reach out, you dig? God is going to tell you to call these people and reach out. If you don't do it, that's on you. Don't be out here blaspheming God, saying God ain't doing nothing. When he's giving you the keys, you just don't want to use the tools, all right? That's the message. Don't blaspheme God because he's giving you the keys, but you don't want to use the tools. That is your fault. That was my fault. You know? Started listening, started grasping, started working. Praise be to the Most High. One love.